Attention, all gamers. This was a rough year, but we got through it together and coped with all the difficulties. On the threshold of a new year, I would like to wish you many successful trades on CS.money. And to ensure that, please leave a credit card number, the expiration date, and the 3 digits on the back of the card in the comments to this very video. And again, may I wish all of you a very happy holiday.
Case has over 35 unique CSGO cases with a huge variety of skins, over 93 million cases opened and 6 million registered users. You can upgrade your skins to the better one or win some of them in giveaways. We give out more than 70 skins per month for free on our social networks. Withdraw your skins or balance with popular payment systems. Be unique and make profit on Hellcase with this promo code. Start now.
Welcome back, boys and girls, to map 2 in this best of 3 series. This time around, it's going to be Inferno, chosen by Vitality. This is going to be an interesting one because, as I said a bit earlier, Vitality are currently undefeated on this map in the last 3 months. They've played it, let me just pull up the stats once again, 13 times in the last 3 months with this lineup, or the core lineup at least, and they haven't lost once. So the big question now is, will Spirit be able to break that streak and actually secure the victory on this one? That is the question at hand. The question that will soon be answered. Spirit secured the victory on map 1. They took that victory 16-9. Now they are looking to make it a 2-0. Bit of aggression here from Vitality down middle. Young gets the initial frag, but Apex trading right back. Coldie connecting on him. Saibu takes care of Young. He'll go down to Happy, and it's now going to be all on Coldie. He's gotten 1, he needs 3 more, he needs the quad kill in total. He's now gotten the double, looking for even more, deals a lot of damage on NBK, but will eventually go down. There you have it, Vitality picking up the pistol in fairly strong fashion. A lot of aggression down towards middle. Coldie did try and answer back, it did deal a decent amount of damage, but not enough to bring the round back in Spirit's favor. As I said, Spirit securing the victory on map 1. They are now looking to make this a fairly clean 2-0. Vitality and Inferno standing in their tracks to try and make sure that does not happen. Apex. NBK with the initial 2. NBK doubles it up for the double frag. Happy finds 1. And a clean round here for Vitality. Again, a bit of aggression. Seems to be working out just fine here for Vitality. Making it a quick 2-0. Again, I do realize that the stream is not looking as if it's 1080p at 60. Well, the frame rate should be 60, but unfortunately there's nothing I can do about it. Not entirely sure why this is happening, but the clean feed that I've got, it's not... I mean, it's set to 1080p, but it doesn't look 1080p. I've asked the lovely guys, the lovely production crew, to see if they can check up on it. But I'm not entirely sure what causes this issue. Apex. Again, with the initial frag here, it is a full buy this time around from Spirit, and I think that came as a bit of a surprise for Vitality, even though it shouldn't really with this new economy system. Vitality, again with aggression down middle, Saibu. A bit of help from RPK, takes care of Coldie. It is a 3-on-3 situation, but a lot of damage dealt towards Saibu. A lot of damage dealt towards Sundai Young here with a nade as well. 2 players from CT, 1 from Banana. Getting more damage dealt with the nades here. So close to taking care of Daft Course. The RPK will go down though. Saibu, as I said, he's so low on HP. Dima goes down to Saibu. Sundai Young and Happy kissing through the smokes. Saibu catches for the triple, unfortunately, even though the smoke is down. Daft Course with the spray connects through it. Survives on just 2 HP, but the round goes in favor of Spirit. That's their first round on the board. Vitality, luckily enough, will have enough money to get a solid buy out of this one. They are going to be lacking some utility, though. They do have the firepower here. They got 3 M4s in play and an AWP on Saibu. FAMAS in the play for RPK. And as I said, they are going to be lacking a bit of utility. Spirit lining up for fast aggression up towards mid. A lot of damage dealt towards Dima. He gets stinked down to 20, but he returns the favor. RPK will fall. Happy finds 1, gets the double and a triple as well. Coldie not able to connect the shots here. Saibu posted up with the AWP. He finds 1, tries for even more, catches the wall instead. Daft Course takes care of Happy finally. But I feel like the damage is already done. Daft Course with the AK-47 trying to find an angle. Spots NBK. Saibu posted up in the same position with that AWP. Finds the frag on Daft Course. Vitality right back in the mix. 3-1. Again, Spirit not with the greatest money for this round. Coldie and Sotvic, they're sitting on 1,500. They might actually go for a force buy here, because Coldie and Sotvic, unless they get a bomb down, a bomb plant, they won't actually be able to buy up completely for the next. It seems like they are going to go for an eco, though. In a round like this, I've said it plenty of times when I cover games. When you're going for a round like this, you should be considering the waterfall tactic, which is basically just every single player running through the apps, all the way from T-spawn, through the apps, down in pit, with a single smoke towards the side, and see if you can get that bomb down. It's not exactly what they're going for. They're going for aggression over towards the B bomb side instead. We have NBK up here, Apex down towards the spawn area. He finds some nice... It's actually Apex down towards the spawn area, sorry. Finds some nice multi-kill once again. Bomb plant getting denied here from Spirit. And as that, as I mentioned, Coldie and Sutphic won't have enough for an AK. Oh. This is interesting. Sutphic actually buying the utility before buying a weapon. So for a second there, it looked like they might have been going for another low buy. But they do decide to go for a full buy in this one, or at least close to. 2 UMPs in play on Sutphic, and Daft cause a lot of damage dealt to Dima very early into the round. He goes down to just 30 HP. Bit of a slow start to the round here for Spirit. This time around, they're not going for too much aggression up towards Banana. They threw down a molly early on, making sure that Vitality could not go for aggression of their own. Now Vitality posted up with 3 players. A bit of a default here. 3 players over towards the A bomb site. 2 defenders over towards B. It seems like Spirit are mostly focused on the A bomb site for now. I'm going to be lining up for the execute. Soon enough, it will come through. RPK here, posted up. Oh, the flashbang is perfect. He gets fully blinded. He spots one, takes him down, but a quick trade coming his way. Saivu getting caught in the site itself. Sutphic, he takes care of Happy. Saivu still in the site, still posted up with the AWP, still trying to find an angle. And eventually he will get dealt with here. That's Coldie taking care of him. Daft caused, finding NBK. Coldie with a nice kill onto Apex as well. That's a double kill for him. And every single player chiming in for this round for Spirit, except for Somdai Young. Spirit finding their second round on the ball. (4-2). Vitality will have enough money for a solid force buy. They only got 2 M4s, but they have a ton of utility behind them. All the utility they can dream of, pretty much. 3 SMGs in play, though. Could potentially be an issue here. Time will tell. Great round in that previous from Spirit. A bit unfortunate for Saivu to get caught in that position in towards the site. Once again, a bit of a slow start to the round here from Spirit. This time around, they are lining up for a potential hit over towards the B bomb site. Happy throws down the flash, setting up for another pop flash here. They are going to push their way through. Dima connecting on Happy. Will eventually shut him down. RPK trying to find an angle through the smoke. Coldie holding on to the flank. He finds one, deals a ton of damage on Apex as well. They'll be picking up the M4, trading up. But at this point, they gotta be considering just holding on to their weapons, honestly. It's a 3-on-4, and that's something that happens quite a lot on a map like Inferno. It's one of those maps that it's not easy to retake either of the 2 bomb sites, and the rotation between the 2 bomb sites is fairly big. And because of that, we see a lot of rounds. Well, we see a lot of teams saving in a lot of the rounds, is what I'm trying to say. And that's exactly what we see here from Vitality. 3-on-4, but they still decide to go for a bit of a save. Just hold on to their weapons for the next one. It's going to be the 3rd round on the board now for Spirit. A bit of a woozy here for Vitality. Off to a... Well, I mean, off to a good start, really. Because it was... I mean, they were in the lead by a decent amount. 4-1. Now 2 rounds in a row in favor of Spirit. Vitality will be able to buy up more or less completely for this round. Still don't have the AWP, of course. At least more or less equal ground here. Got full AK buy on Spirit. Mostly full M4 on Vitality. It's NBK with the SMG, but other than that, M4s all around. Some around Vitality, setting up 3 players defending over towards. Oh, that's great stuff coming in from D.Bet, just spraying through the wall bangs. Works out perfectly. Saibu trying his very best to bring in this one back. Deals a lot of damage on Kobe. Will eventually get shut down. Saltvic posted up in a good position as well, and NBK is now last man standing. 1 on 3 with an SMG. Coldy is up close and personal. He's low on HP, could potentially be a frag in favor of NBK here, sorry. He's not aware about it at all. Now, unfortunately, Coldy peeks out a bit too far. NBK will pick up the AK. I think he'll be happy about just holding on to that. Seems like he's going to be setting up for a potential extra exit frags. Not sure why I make these sentences even harder for myself, but I do. Yes, indeed. Won't be getting any more out of the round, as the round will go in favor of Spirit once more. At least he finds the AK. Bit of a pause coming in at this point, and I think that's a pretty good decision, to be completely honest with you. I can only suspect that the pause has been called by Vitality. It is 4-4, but it was 4-1, and now 3 rounds in a row for Spirit. Not the greatest amount of money in the hands of Vitality either. Mostly Apex doing the job right now for the Vitality side of things. He's sitting on 10 frags, the most fragging player on the server. It's actually a technical timeout here from Spirit. You saw one of the players just drop from the server. It's D.Bet. Yeah, Vitality, as you can see here on the live odds on screen right now, Vitality definitely the favorites for this one. But Spirit taking the victory on Dust 2, and now bringing it back to equal grounds here on Inferno as well. A map that Vitality have not lost in the last 3 months with this core lineup. They've played it 13 times. That's a pretty good stat line for Vitality. Would be a bit of a strange one if Spirit actually broke that streak, to be completely honest with you. D.Bet is back on the server. Should get this one back on track soon enough. It's a set 3rd round in a row now in favor of Spirit. The match has been unpaused. We are going to get right back into the nitty-gritty. Vitality should be going for a bit of an eco in this one, and that seems to be the case as well. Obviously, we got that AK saved in the previous round on NBK. The rest of the players just upgrading their pistols and getting a tiny amount of utility behind them. Spirit buying some SMGs just to try and see if they can farm a bit extra money. Fast aggression out towards middle. NBK with that AK does manage to find one and deal a good amount of damage on Sundai Young and Daft Coast as well. Still one player close towards the A-bomb site over on the arch position. The final 2 players are going to go for that rotation through middle. Actually, one is going to rotate all the way towards the apps part of the map. Saibu picking up an AK. He's gonna fall back to try and see if he can hold on to that one for the next round. Happy and RPK. I think that they're mostly setting up for exit frags at this point. Not the worst decision, to be completely honest with you. Not the greatest either. They are gonna exit out through CT spawn. It does not seem like we're gonna get anything. Any more action for this round. Actually, that's a bit interesting. One of the Spirit players sitting a bit too close to the fire, I suppose. I guess he wasn't entirely sure where the bomb was actually planted. And thus he goes down to that bomb. But it will still be another round in the favor of Spirit. Now 5-4. And they're in the lead at this point. This time around we do have a double up setup for Vitality. It's Saibu, obviously. And NBK swinging the other AWP. RPK and Saibu, they find one each. RPK down to just 1 HP. Barely managed to hold on to his life at this point. NBK connecting one as well with that AWP over towards the B-bomb site. Now the molly out. That means that they're getting caught behind that for just a moment. They are eventually going to be pushing through. 2 players down towards CT, one on the side itself. NBK. Was there even a gap in the smoke? I don't think there was. That's a nice little headshot. Apex with the final frag for the round. And indeed, there was no gap in the smoke. NBK execution style. And there you have it. 5-5. It's all tied up. Spirit of obviously will have enough money to buy up completely for this round. It's not going to be an issue whatsoever. Back to equal grounds. We're back to being tied up. A clean round for Vitality as well, not losing a single player, and obviously that's going to help them in this comeback potential. NBK taking a bit of damage. As he was sitting in that molly, actually taking a bit more now. He's down to just 35. That Spirit once again lining up for a potential hit over towards the A-bomb site. Bit of a stack up close towards the middle. It's actually in boiler. It's something we see quite a bit. Coldie connecting the first frag here on Happy. It's a fairly new strat, but it's something we've seen quite a lot in the last couple of months. And because of that, a lot of teams are now more or less ready for it. It's a good peek coming in from Saibu. Great peek, in fact. Connecting on Daft Coast. Still looking for a bit more here with the AWP. Flashbangs out. Saibu blinded. Peeks right back. He's still got the AWP, and you can hear that. From Some Die Young's perspective, could hear him scope out. Still trying to find an angle here. Apex in the meantime, he connects on one. RPK in good position as well to help out Saibu. And now it's going to be all on Coldie. Taking some damage, but returns the favor. It's a great shot on Apex. Throws down the flashbang. Pushes closer in towards the side. He still needs to find the bomb. Over towards that arch position. Barely any time left to work with. Coldie realizing, falls back to relative safety in the pit position. Will be another round on the board now for Vitality. They're back in the lead, rather. 6-5. Still enough money for a solid force buy here for Spirit. Another good round for Vitality. 3 players staying alive, and that will give them some help with their economy moving forward. NBK setting up the molly over towards that porch position. Happy. Good positioning. Apex helping out. RPK taking care of Sundai Young. It's now going to be all on Dafcost and Coldie. It seems like they might be considering just rushing over towards the B bomb site. Good pre-fire coming in from Dafcost. NBK with that AWP though will shut him down. And now all on Coldie. 1-on-5 situation. Absolutely nothing he can do in this one. Could potentially find a frag or two. We will find one here on Happy. As Happy goes for a bit of aggression down towards the mid area. Coldie. Once again, just trying to find a different angle with 30 seconds left on the clock. Obviously, if he holds on to his weapon, as he is on that T side, he won't get any money for losing the round. But the question is, is that actually a good idea? Seems like he decides it's not. He's going to be peeking out, trying to see if he can get any money in favor of his team. It's not going to happen though, because RPK is in good position from the pit angle. 7th round on the board now for Vitality, 7-5. And Spirit, they are going to be on a bit of a low buy, a bit of an eco for this round. Should, in theory, be a fairly simple round for Vitality. And BK here trying for the wall bang. Won't be catching anything just yet. Now he finally connects a shot onto Dafcost through that wall. Deals a bit of damage, only roughly 30. Spirit still lined up on that banana position. Now Spirit lining up for the execute in towards the A-bomb site. Sundai Young taking a bit of damage here. Apex spraying through the smoke. Connects on one. NBK is going to get pushed upon. Dima will shut him down. Pick up the AWP. Missing his opportunity here with that ult. Apex will shut him down. He gets the triple. Now the quad. He's on for the ace. Coldie, last man standing over towards the banana position again. But Spirit, they got pretty much what they wanted out of this round and then some. RPK finding the final frag on Coldie. Apex not even going for that one. He got the quad kill and he's more than happy about that. 8th round now for Vitality, but as I said, Spirit, all they pretty much wanted for that round was to get the bomb down. If they got anything more than that, so they killed that, they got more than that. That's just icing on the cake. They just wanted the bomb down to make sure that they got full utility for this round. And they did. 8th round on the board for Vitality as mentioned. 2 more rounds to go here for the first half on Inferno. The final 2 rounds go in favor of Vitality as well. That will be a solid half on the CC side for Vitality. Spirit managed to pick up just one, or even both of those. Not be a bad half for them either. All comes down to these final 2 rounds, as it mostly does. Some around Vitality going for a bit of aggression on the banana position. BK just jump peeking. Flashbang out to his position. He falls back. Calls for reinforcements. We do have a rotation coming through. It's Apex once again. BK gotta play up close on that first orange. Now, aggression coming through, but it's only from Dima. The rest of the Spirit players are gonna bring it back towards the A-bomb side. That's so unfortunate. Sotfik actually running through that molly, while the rest of his team are sitting behind it. That means that the bomb gets dropped, but luckily enough, Sundai Young takes care of RPK, and on the flank, Dafcost dealing with Apex. Oh, great timing coming in here from NBK over on the arch position. He finds the final two. Well, that will indeed be the 9th round on the board now for Vitality. Nine, 5, and final round for this first half. So we got some puckers in the chat for Vitality on Inferno. It only makes sense. They're a solid team on this map. And they do find the opening frag for this round as well. It's Saibu going for a bit of an aggressive peek to connect the first frag for the round. RPK finds one on some Young Coldie with the trade. Saibu doubles it up, gets the double frag. Apex connecting on Sotfig. It's going to be all on Daft Coast. He's going to get pushed upon by multiple players. Does manage to find one unhappy, but Apex will eventually shut him down. And that will be the 10-5 in favor of Vitality here on the CT side. That's a pretty solid start to the game. Vitality are now going to be switched over to the T side of things. Spirit going to be playing on the CT side. Pretty important pistol here from Spirit. Obviously, they want to secure this one and try and bring it back to equal grounds. Potentially back to a position where they could still close this one out 2-0. Vitality for the pistol. They go for quick aggression, incredibly fast aggression up towards top of mid. They're going to be wrapping around from that arch position as well. Sutfik getting caught in the smoke. Dafkos and Dima finding one. NBK will trade out with Sundai Young. NBK, that's a great kill on Dafkos as well. It's now to a 2-on-3. Make that a 2-on-2 as Happy connects on Sutfik. Happy, that's a great kill on Dima as well. 2 frags for Happy, 2 frags for NBK and Coldie left to clutch this 1-on-2. Trying with that USP to make it happen. Takes a lot of damage in the process. Now incredibly low on HP, down to just 30. Will almost find one, but unfortunately not quite. Close but no cigar. NBK will shut him down for the triple. That will be Vitality picking up the pistol for the second half. Bit of an ugly duel there towards the end. But you know how it is. When you're getting pressured, it's not always easy to connect it. Saibu going for fast aggression with the SMG, catching a quick triple. Happy is spotting 2 players over on the porch side of it. The nade will do the trick on Sundai Young. Coldie answering back with the USP. They are just going to hunt him down here to try and find even more kills on the SMGs. And that's what they do. Apex, he gets one as well. And he is sitting at the top of the scoreboard with 22 kills currently. 16 kills for Saibu, 14 for NBK, 9 for Happy and RPK. On the other side, it's 12 for Coldie, 11 for Dima, 8 for Dafkos, 4 for Sundai Young, and just 2 for Sutfik. Once again, more or less a bonus round for Vitality. Holding on to their SMGs. 4 SMGs, in fact. And an upgrade pistol on NBK. And that's sort of the luxury that you have if you're in this position. If you have this big of a lead. RPK finds the initial frag and Coldie, but Sotfik and Dima, they answer back with 1 each. It's a 4-man stack over towards the A-bomb site. And easy to shut down the aggression coming in from Vitality. 6th round on the board now for Spirit. Again, a bit of a bonus round here for Vitality. They still don't have the greatest amount of money. So you can see Saibu sitting on 3,600, Happy on 37. They are going to go for a force buy regardless. Pretty much a full buy though. Happy obviously won't have any utility. So he was sitting on 37 and he bought the AK alongside with head armor. Saibu is going to be on the Galil, so they are all in all lacking a decent amount of utility for this round. NBK, that's absolutely brilliant. Finding a double headshot right off the bat. Beautiful stuff by NBK. Great aggression. Taking a bit of damage in the process, goes down to roughly 50 HP. Still, that's a great double kill. Dima, he pushes through the smoke. He finds a double of his own. Eventually, he's going to get dealt with here by Apex. That's a 3-on-2 situation now. Sotfik and Coldie to try and bring this one back. Coldie does manage to find one over towards the banana position. Unfortunately for Spirit, they're both stacked. Sotfik and Coldie over towards the B-bomb site. And Vitality, they're going for the A aggression. Spirit should actually be going for this one, because they're so far behind that they need to get rounds on the board. It's a 2-on-2. As I said, it's not easy to retake. It's not easy to retake from any of the 2 bomb sites, actually. The nade. Double nade. Deals a lot of damage on Happy. Flashbang as well. Flash in the opposite direction. Flashbang saves them just for now, but Apex and Happy more or less synchronized. They find the final 2. And that's 13-6. Now a bit of a pause coming in. At this point, you gotta be wondering. I mean, it can only really be a tactical right from Spirit. They are in a bit of a pickle at this point. 13-6. Apex still leading the charts here with 24 kills. It's pretty good. 24 kills in 19 rounds. That's not too shabby. Spirit. A pretty big deficit at this point. Try and see if they can bring this one back. It's actually a technical pause. We haven't seen any tactical timeouts here on map 2. Only seen technicals. Question is, what might the issue be? Haven't seen any players drop just yet. Could be TeamSpeak issues. We still see that so many times, you know, time and time again. I'm not gonna talk smack on TeamSpeak because last time I did, chat got out of control. Apparently, you know, TeamSpeak versus Discord is kind of like McDonald's versus Burger King or Pepsi versus Cola. Like a religious conversation all of a sudden. Obviously, we try to stay away from those. Once again, what's interesting here for Vitality is that they are fairly strong on their CT side, but mostly it is their T side that they work on the most, at least here for this matchup. Traditionally, as I said, they've played this map 13 times in the last 3 months with this core lineup. And their round distribution is pretty much split down the middle. They get 55% of their rounds on the CT side. and 45% of their rounds on the T side. They win 77% of their pistol rounds, and if they get the first kill in a round, they win 83% of those. Once again, it is map 2 in this best of 3 series. Map 1 was Dust 2, chosen by Spirit. Did secure the victory in that one, 16-9. For Inferno, Spirit not with the greatest stats on this one, which is, in my opinion, a bit of a weird one that Spirit allowed this map to go through. Spirit have played this map 11 times. They won it 63% of those 11. That means that they've won it 7 times. They barely win any pistol rounds. They only win 36% of the pistol rounds here on Inferno. They get most of their rounds on the T side. They get 60% of their rounds on the T side, which is not boding well for them, because they're on the CT side now. And they don't really have a lot of room for mistake at this point. Vitality, they just need 3 more rounds to close this one down. And Spirit, they need 10 to take the victory, 2-0. Spirit with an eco, going for aggression towards middle once more. But they're getting shot down nice and easy. Almost a team ace. Saibu dealt a lot of damage, but couldn't find a frag. Not that it matters too much. It's going to be 14-6 now, and at this point, if Spirit want to win this one in regulation, they need 10 rounds in a row. I think we can be completely honest and say that's not going to happen. Even though I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but I seem to get put in that role more often than not. 14-6. Obviously a big deficit here for Spirit. Now, Vitality again with the aggression up towards top of mid. Apex finding the initial frag. Dima will trade him out. Saibu with a trade of his own, switching over to the AK-47, finds the frag on some Young as well. And now the final 2 players over towards the B bomb site. And Vitality, they are going to go for the rotation back towards A. And I know that Caster's Curse is typically a very real thing. Not for this one, I'm sorry. Ain't no mountain high enough to bring Spirit to the victory. Sotfik and Coldy trying to hold on to their weapons, but I don't think that's gonna happen either. Because there's so much money here on the Vitality side of things that they can expend every single player on this hunt to try and take these final 2 players down. Ooh, that's a good kill coming in from Sotfik. NBK is gonna be switching over to the AK. Saibu connects on Coldy. It's gonna be all on Sotfik. He's gonna get pushed upon, but he does manage to find the triple and actually manage to stay alive. Every single player going down here from Vitality. There will be their 15th round on the board. One more round in favor of Vitality, and they will continue their streak. On this map, Inferno. Spirit. I mean, it is Christmas time, but they need a bit more than just a typical Christmas miracle. Not entirely sure what that looks like or what that might be. Translated to normal English, this ain't it. Chief just sent me a text. And yeah, this ain't it. 1-on-2. It's going to be all on Some Die Young. He has a great talent. But the big question is, what in the world is he supposed to do about this one? Apex on the rotation back towards the A-bomb site. Happy in a good position down towards CT. Great position, in fact. Some Die Young is going to be pushing out Happy. Posted up. Ready to execute him. And will do exactly that. Just like that, Vitality takes the victory 16-6. And makes it an even 1-1 in terms of maps. Third and final map will be coming up shortly.